Right, hi again. I just this is just a little follow up to the DJI Mini Pro that I purchased. Uh, so I've taken it out. There we go. And I do recommend getting a bag like this. Here's a couple of the photographs. I'm really impressed. I don't know how well YouTube is going to show this up. Probably not that brilliantly. So, but I'll tell you what, the detail in these photographs is really quite quite incredible. I'm really impressed with the image quality. Very impressed. Yeah, it's really good, and it's great fun, and it just gives you a different perspective on everything. Why I thought I wish I'd kept the original now and worked with it, because it is great. And I went out this morning, I took it out of the woods. Unfortunately, there wasn't very many flat places. In fact, there wasn't any. So it was difficult to find a takeoff point. And a piece of grass did get caught, which stopped the original flight. But I managed to find a little bit of space, which was good. But not very much. But I wouldn't go back there, to be honest. The grass is just too long, and it's very difficult to find a space. And I did lose it. I must have pressed it too high and too far left or right, I think I went, accidentally, because obviously this is new to me, so I'm still getting used to it. So I lost it, which was a good time to test the home button, which is wherever you take on, which is this button here. There, if you just press that and hold it down, it works. It comes back to you. I don't think I would have found it without that, because I had no idea. And even though I'm used to the area where I was looking, I thought, oh my God, I can't work out exactly where I was and where the thing is in order to try and find it. I just couldn't work it out, because it's very countrified, and even though I've been there a lot of times, when you're looking at it from a different angle, so that was a good time to test that button, and it works, and it did come back. And but again, I didn't really have anywhere to land, so I caught it with my hand, which works fine as well. It just turns off as though it's landed. So that's a really cool feature as well. So you haven't got too much to worry about. I took it for another test flight later on, and I had a little bit more control, and it's just a case of getting used to it. But what I will recommend is getting the extra batteries, because I would say I didn't really time it, but I think I was on about 25 minutes, and I was getting really low on battery. And you think, well, if you want to go again, if you were going out for the day somewhere, I mean, it's fine if you're just sticking local, because you can come back and charge it up again. Or you can even take well, if you take a battery pack out, that's, and I mean, you can do that, but that's going to be rather time consuming. So I would advise getting the, extra batteries, getting a couple of extra batteries in this case, and charging them all up. So you've got a lot more flying time then if one battery is getting really low. So I would recommend that, and I think that would go with any drone, especially if you're going out for the day somewhere or something. You don't want to be trying to charge your batteries while you're out. It's the same with any normal camera. You take enough batteries for the day. You don't want to be having to charge batteries up while you're out, because it's just not practical. So you need to take charged batteries with you. and enough for the day. So I would definitely recommend getting one of these. I mean, this isn't like a normal camera, obviously. You know, you're only going to be using it in certain areas. But as I say, I'm really pleased. It's great fun. It's a lot more fun than a normal camera in many ways, and it really is. And you know, I highly recommend it. I really do. It's great fun to use. You get some really good pictures. As I say, I'm really impressed with the image quality. I don't know how well you can see that. If I enlarge that, I mean, the detail is really there, and you can see how far in the distance you are. It's a totally different perspective of looking at things. Yeah, it's brilliant. Anyway, I just thought I'd update you. As I say, if you've got one of these, there's so many videos out there that if you want expert advice, and please look at some of the other videos, because I've learned a lot through watching them. And the other thing I mentioned, this comes with these two little sticks which you screw on, but I haven't been using them. I find these stick out enough that they're just as easy to control without screwing the pegs on. So, you know, I mean, I haven't used them yet, because I find the control actually quite very good without them. These stick out. These are quite easy to move around without the need for the... So, you know, that's another thing. So if you lose them, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Try using it without them, because I don't think you really need them, to be honest. But that's just my experience with them. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you a little update, and enjoy flying. Till the next one.